do let us know. Oh, it's your first masterclass, Margaret.
It's also our first masterclass, so.
And we are super excited and very grateful that you're joining us today, because we heard from Tana that it's super hot everywhere where you are. And so I hope like you have a cool drink at your site and a cool place to stay and to join us and to discuss some beauty issues with us.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. Anybody else would like to say hello before we get started? Wait for a few more people to join.
Yeah, maybe they're 5 minutes late because they are coming home from the beach now.
Yeah, maybe. But I tell you what, I've been looking at all your amazing products, and I'm so excited about today's masterclass. As a vegan myself, I'm extremely excited about your brand. You seem to have like amazing ethics behind your beauty products, which is really important for so many people.
That's absolutely one of our key values, that all our products are vegan and cruelty-free. And so it's not a question, like it's just a must.
Yeah, we are certified by Apricot, the Leaping Bunny, so we are vegan cruelty-free certified. Yeah, and we are proud of that.
Yeah, I would be proud of that as well. It's really important. I think everybody is becoming so much more aware of what's in their products and especially what you're putting on your skin and where those products are derived from. So it's lovely that you have that story, and I'm really keen to learn more about it from you both. So I think we should get started, and I'm just so excited to be joined by Tina and Hortensia today from Apricot to discuss the absolutely really unique, I've discovered, skincare brand from Germany. And Apricot are passionate about solving any beauty issues that might concern you, keeping their focus on maximum effort with minimal ingredients.
Yeah. That's our mission. Like we want to solve any kind of beauty issues you might have, even the ones you don't know you have. But first of all, like, let's define beauty together, like, because that is most important for us, that like everyone has a very, very own and personal definition of beauty, and that doesn't include necessarily like wrinkle-free skin or little pores or everything, because like we say, if you feel beautiful like you are, and everyone has like these little things here or there, but like if you're happy with when you're in front of the mirror, everything's fine, like, because we would never define an image of beauty or give any restrictions, because it's just about what you feel by yourself. But if you stand up in the morning and think like, oh wow, I look more tired than I feel, or I look older than I ever could be in my heart, or where do all these worry lines come from, because like I don't feel so worried, then we come into the game. And that's what we would like to discuss with you today. What are these little things which hold you back from feeling beautiful? What does disturb you? What like doesn't make you happy when you look into the mirror? And maybe we can offer some solution you haven't thought of.
I really like that. That's lovely.
So,
should we? Yeah. So can we talk about like the solutions that you offer? And I think there's particularly, I'd love to know about the pads and how they work.
Yeah, those are our hero products. Yeah, maybe we can show a few of them. For example, the Fantastic Foreheads. I will show you. These are come in a handy little sachet, and this is the pad we're talking about. This I can also peel it off, like a little silicone pad, and I think we can agree upon that there are many sheet masks and anti-aging products on the market, and we do have something on them because we are clinically proven to be effective. So these little pads can reduce the wrinkles you have visibly within just 1 hour with the first application, and it's clinically proven. And that's something that makes us very unique. And they are just really, really easy to use. Like, you don't have to spend an extra hour on your beauty routine. You can just put them on. They don't move, they don't budge. You can even do yoga in them. You can watch Netflix. You can work from home.
That's amazing. Because I tried a face mask the other day, and I'm going to admit this, I did the hoovering, and while I had the face mask on, and it was falling off, you know, I was just thinking, I would love one, just I could do what I want, and it just stays on.
Yeah, so you can do anything you want in them, and while you're doing your own thing, your skin gets smooth. Yeah, exactly. And these are something that we developed, and it's a very, very special product. So I'll just show you again quickly.
I think Veronica was just writing that she's like having some forehead wrinkle issues too. That's my, like, let's say, beauty dilemma too. Like, because I'm, like you see, I'm a person with a very strong mimic. And so whenever I'm wandering, like, I do these mimics here, and so it's not, I cannot avoid like these wrinkles.
Expressive. you show your expression.
So like, shall I show the application? And can you maybe explain the different layers of the pad?
So you can see that it kind of sticks to this little plastic sheet that it comes on. Mm-hmm. So it's made of 100% pure medical grade silicone. That's the carrier material. And it has two sides. So the side that you have on the outside is completely airtight, and it creates a barrier on the skin. The other side is porous, and it's enriched with hyaluron. So when it sticks to your head, it creates a little like microclimate, and that helps your skin to open up. It increases blood circulation, and then the hyaluron can penetrate into the deep layers of the skin, and help you get a hydration boost and increase collagen production. So it's really, really good for your
And you can reuse them, right?
Yeah.
Up to 30 times.
Yeah, 30 times.
Just like thinking of sustainability, also an important asset.
Yeah.
So I did one thing wrong, maybe two, like, because normally, you have to apply the pads on your clean skin. It has to be clean and dry. And like, as I come directly from the office, I have, like, unfortunately, still some makeup on my skin. And like, as I don't have a mirror here, like, my hair is
in your hair in it.
So it's like here at the edges, like, there's a little hair below, so it's a little bit improvised here. But like, if you
get the idea,
mirror and put back your hair, like, and it also depends a little bit on your forehead size, and I have a very small one. So that's how the pad looks like. And maybe it looks like a little bit silly here now in front of you, but we definitely wanted to show you how you can apply it. And it's nearly invisible. So and you can see, like, it sticks here, and it's so easy to
put, isn't it? Definitely. Veronimo says, oh wow, that's exactly what I need to help with the new addition to my skin concerns, deep forehead lines. Oh, I'm sure
you can really work with the pad on them. Like, you see the direct effect after 1 hour application, and this turns into a sustainable long-term effect the more regular you use it.
So no need for Botox or anything like that?
No. You can use it instead of Botox, and we can, like, really promise the visible effect. Yeah, absolutely. But as we said, like, build the beauty by your own. If you are a huge Botox fan.
Yeah,
like,
of course, exactly. So, but it's a substitute if you use it, you don't need it anymore.
No, but the pads could be a perfect, like, addition to your Botox treatment, because you can elongate the effect, so you need to go less often. Or what we hear very, very often, put it out. Maybe it's a little bit more serious when I'm talking to you. No, you can, like, for those of you who are pregnant or who have pregnant friends who stop taking Botox during the time of their pregnancy, our pads could also be a very good alternative.
That's a really good point, actually.
Yeah.
Kira says, I've deep lined my forehead and have done for years. I'm only 26. Would love to see how these work.
Yeah.
I'm sure
if you see,
we would love to see as well.
Little corner here, like the little triangle, that goes directly on the forehead, and there are body lines here between your eye zones. That also helps. Or if you have them like here, these lines, so it's both effective for
I can vouch
any
for
kind
that,
of wrinkle.
because I have that and I use that quite often.
Well, both your foreheads look so super smooth, super smooth. Kelly asks, what scents are they available in? Are they scented?
We don't have scented pads because, like, our motto is minimal ingredients, maximal effect. So we leave out anything which might create allergic reactions, for example. It's just the 100% medical grade silicone infused with hyaluronic acid. And so it's suitable for everyone, even for people who have like a very, very sensitive skin.
And also because of this, is completely unisex, so men can also use it without any concerns that it might smell funny or whatever. And actually, they do like men like the iPads and the forehead pads.
I think they're quite masculine in a way. In a sense, they're quite functional. You know, men would like that because they just put it on, no fuss, just easy.
Yeah, like for them, like the iPads are the best selling product because that's like, I think forehead pads is still like, I'm such like a smart thinker.
Yeah.
But like for the iPad, it works very well, unisex.
Yeah.
And we do have that in mind with the packaging and with creating all our products, that it's inclusive. So it's not necessarily girly. So anybody can.
For everyone. I love that.
Yeah. So we were talking about like these 30 times. You can applicate them. So I just peeled it off. And then you can just return it and put it back on the foil. And put the pad in the refillable sachet, and so you can like just store it in your bathroom like that, and it works, as we said, up to 30 times.
Could you store it in the fridge or anything like that?
Yeah, talking about the baking hotness.
Miss Leo actually asked, is it cooling for the heat?
Yeah.
We do have some really nice iPads, and if you put these in the fridge before using them, it gives you an extra like depuffing
oh my
effect.
Goodness. Yeah.
They look like this, so there's like a little part which you can use to peel them off better, and then they go from the inner corner of the eye completely to your temple, so they cover like the whole under eye area.
That sounds amazing.
Shamaya, you asked us if they work against spots on the forehead. Like, is it spots, like, do you mean like little pimples or like irritated skin, or what was the question? I think so. Yeah, pimples. They are not exactly made for pimple reduction. Like, we have another product we might show you for that.
We have something. So we wanted to talk about this a bit later, but now let's just do it now. We have a little package of Simple Against Pimple, and it comes with 72 little spot stickers. And these are enriched with hydrocolloid, which I hope I'm saying that right, which helps the skin to dry out. And you can use these also if you just feel that there's a pimple incoming. You can already put these on. They come in 2 different sizes. One is smaller and one's bigger. It's in the same package. And yeah, you can put it on when you already feel like there's a pimple incoming. And sorry, pickle is the German word. Yeah, you can sleep in them. I have done sports in them, and they keep sticking to the skin. So yeah, you can use these to combat your pimples.
But talking about like the acne scarring, that might lead us back to the silicone pads, maybe, like, because they come originally from the medical therapy against scars. So
yeah, that was the original idea behind these pads. And we have 2 white packagings, which is especially for these kind of like against scarring or against
And the difference between these pads and the other ones against wrinkles we showed you before is that the active ingredient is
aloe vera.
Aloe vera, which is healing the skin and helping to regenerate.
Yeah, and it reduced the scarring. And so we have these usually in mind when it comes to mothers, and have these longer ones, which is for the C-section scar, and we do have some for the nipples when they are breastfeeding, but there's nothing against using these on other parts of your body. So we have the longer ones, and then we have the nipple pads, which are round.
Yeah. And one of our colleagues, she's suffering from these pimple scars on her back, which is like a very common region. And she used it, and she can already talk about like first changes and first success, like minimizing these scars.
It's amazing.
Yeah, these are quite like sizable, so these could fit well on the cheeks.
And they're exactly the same with hyaluronic acid, but also with aloe vera.
It's just aloe vera.
Oh right, okay, just aloe vera.
It's
because it's concentrated, and because it's like there for a long time, it has like intenser effects on the scarring. Is that right?
Yeah, you should leave the pad on for as long as you can, and then it will help to soothe the skin and reduce the scarring.
Got you.
But like the magic behind is really the microclimate, how Tanzia explained before, because when you cover your skin with a pad, like you're protected from every influence from outside, and then the magic happens, like with everything, like with the blood circulation. Maybe you can like go through it again, because that works especially very well for scars and reduces like the height and softens the skin. And really helps.
When you just maybe show again.
Oh, Miss Leo's just made me laugh. I'm sorry. She says, I need to cover my whole life in a pad.
Yeah, let us be your protection for all occasions.
Well, you know, we do have pads for forehead, eyes, mouth, neck, chest, and hands. So theoretically, yeah, you can cover your whole body in these.
It's awesome.
So I just stick this one to my hand. So you can see when I stick it on, it does not move. So I can move around my hand, nothing happens. And when you peel them off, you actually have to pull on them a little bit. Yep. So you can see that it stays in place completely, which means that the area under the pad on the skin is sealed off. So that allows this microclimate to happen, and it opens up the pores, which is why the active ingredients can penetrate the deeper layers of the skin. So
would you recommend like a scrub or a gentle exfoliation beforehand to help the efficacy of the product?
So if you have the time, that would be like a perfect beauty routine, starting with a scrub or like applying a toner, cleaning your skin, and doing that as the first step of your beauty routine. Then adding the pad for at least 1 hour, and as a third step of your routine, like deepening the effect with a serum or a cream. But what we say, we want to do it like so easy and effortless as possible, like, because that we say the life is complicated enough. We are struggling with so many things in life. The schedule is so tight. So we want to make it easy for you. So if you would like to pamper yourself and take the time, that's the best you can do. But if you would like to have like some quick fixes in between, like just use a pad.
Makes sense. I know you mentioned about the clinical trials, but there was one question about the research studies. Could you just expand a little bit on the trials?
Yeah.
On the research.
Yeah, we did two different trials, like one for like the short time effect. And that was with our iPads. And so in the studies, like we could like prove that after 1 hour of application, you already can see this immediate effect in smoother skin and reduced wrinkles. And then we continued like with the décolleté pad. You can use that, for example, perfect if you've got this little wrinkles from sleeping on the side, and you can wear it like overnight. It's super comfortable. And they use this pad like over 2 weeks regularly every day for 1 hour. And then we could like prove that this immediate effect you can see turns into a long-term effect when you use the pad regularly.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Because the skin learns how to react, no? It helps so much the skin, or it supports the skin to regenerate herself or itself, and that needs some time. So what you recommend is like when you start using the pads, like use it like kind of cure at the beginning, really regularly, like 3-5 times a week, or even if you are in the mood every single day, like for 30 days. And then like your skin achieves like a super intensive standard or a new status. Like after this intensity of the cure, you can really see the results. And then when you are at this status, then you can slow down a bit and continue.
Can you sleep in them?
Depends on if you are a quiet sleeper or if you are like moving a lot when you sleep. You can definitely sleep with the décolleté pad. That's no problem. For the iPads, I tried it by myself, but I'm moving too much. So I had one pad on the one pillow and the other one next to
when you woke up, you were trying to look for them.
But if you stay quiet, or like maybe also like for the forehead pad, which is a little bit bigger to applicate, that works.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I think someone asked whether we have hand pads. I saw a question, Margaret, I think. So yeah, we do have hand pads. Let me just show you. So we have pads for the forehead, for the under eye, for these like little smile lines, the neck, and the chest, and the hands, which look like this. And it fits perfectly to this area of your hand.
And that was definitely our lockdown home office favorite, like sitting at the computer every day, typing. Yeah. So we all have the smoothest hands you can imagine after this time, like in the office now.
And it doesn't slide off if you're sweating, because someone wrote something about, in this heat, mine will slide off. My face is full of sweat. It doesn't slide off because it really sticks. So you can even do like yoga in it or something. It will stay in place, even in the heat.
That's amazing. And if Julie's asked, do any of these products provide a nice glow? But I presume they all do, really.
Yeah. As they smooth the skin, and as the skin is hydrated so intensively by the hyaluronic acid, they all provide a very like smooth and glowing skin.
Yeah. And we do have something else that provides a nice glow. Should we mention it now, or
let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm so curious because all these questions are popping in. It's super exciting. Pigmentation spots, unfortunately not yet, but we are working on it. Like we're trying other active ingredients instead of the hyaluron or the aloe vera. And we are working on a, like, let's say, recipe against the pigmentation spots, but we are not there yet.
Maybe we can have a little demonstration, because you had the forehead pad and you said you had some makeup and you had the hairs. And so we say that the pads should be applied on clean skin, which means that you don't have a lot of like residue on the pad if you peel it off. But after a few times, maybe you'll find like a hair, an eyelash, or just some signs of wear on it, and you can wash it. So maybe we can show you how to do that. We did prepare a little demonstration.
Sounds brilliant.
So we have a dedicated pad cleanser, but it's also possible to use like an oil-free mild soap, and you just basically.
So sorry to interrupt, but before we do so, if you're curious now and want to try one of these pads, especially the forehead pad we are talking about here the whole time, there are free giveaways, and you can win one of 15 pads. Just join the community hub and go to groups, and let us know what your personal beauty issues are, or maybe not are, or what you like want to talk about, and then you have like the chance to win one of these pads.
I've just popped the link in the chat as well for anybody that doesn't have it.
So this pad shows like little signs of usage, and we have this pad cleanser here, which is like a mild soap. You can honestly use any kind of mild soap you might have at home, but the important thing is that it's oil-free. Because if there's oil in it, like you destroy the adhesive layer of the pad and it wouldn't stick on your skin anymore. So what I do now is like just let's see how we tried. We rehearsed before. Like I just take 2 or 3 pumps, and I need like a little bit like of lukewarm water. That wasn't much. I take a little bit more to show you the foam. I foam it up a bit, and then like I wash it. Like I would like clean my bikini from the sand at the beach, and like I just wash my pad, and then I imagine this is lukewarm water from your tub, and then I like just rinse off the foam. I like let drop off the water drops a bit. Then I take back my foil, and then you can just like put it on the foil and leave it open in your bathroom and let it air dry. And when it's dried, like you put the other part of the foil above it, put it back in the sachet, and then everything's fine. But the important thing is that you have to like air dry it, because otherwise like if it's like with too much water on,
you've got to take care of it, because it the pad takes care of you, right? So you've got to take care of your pad. Just a little bit
last longer if you take care of it.
Of course, absolutely. So I hope everybody's got the link to the giveaway. And you also have an organic skincare line.
Yeah, like we were just wanted to start about talking about when we were like talking about the glow, because like in addition to our pads, let's say these are the glow experts. And maybe we can show them to you.
Okay. So we have a a serum, a cream, and a scrub.
Love those colors.
Yeah, and I just see the saying like water peeling. We have water peeling, we have like curcuma matata and yippee yaya papaya. So, and you know, these little puns like just already bring you in a very good mood at the morning in entering your bathroom.
And I don't know if you haven't seen it, but our pads also all have these like different color
quotes
packaging. So yeah, we're very, very colorful. Yeah, what you have to know about the skincare is just as a theme, we put hyaluron in everything. So we also put hyaluron in our skincare. And besides that, we do have like a dedicated like super ingredient in each of them. For example, we have this little serum. It comes with a pipette.
That's the English word, yeah.
Yeah. And it has a papaya extract. Then
I can't live without it. Like, I have to confess, sometimes I'm a bit too lazy using our own pads, like because I'm not so disciplined. But what I do, like I apply the serum every single day because like my skin is starving for it. Like it's so it's so thirsty, and you can like use it like with. So I think skin, when it comes to a cream or a serum, like all of us like tried so many different products, and hopefully you find your product which is at your side for a long time, because your skin will be very grateful when you don't switch too often. But like what we really do recommend is like the serum, and then you can combine it like with your daily cream or with your night cream. It's a very, very good addition, and you like it fits very well, and it's a good match like with your other skincare needs. Yeah. And no, they don't smell like apricots. We would love to, but they like this has a very, very, very slight scent. Like maybe you can smell the papaya, because like it's a vitamin C booster. It's all about papaya extract here. And the same for the curcuma matata.
I use this regularly, and you can smell the curcuma a little bit. So but the same goes to the skincare as well. We leave out everything that doesn't need to be in the products, and we don't add like artificial colors or scents or anything. So it's all just the natural ingredients.
It's for all skin types.
Yeah, we did browse through the beauty issues that were posted in the giveaway discussion, and there was someone who said that she never knows what skin type she has, and well, all our products are for all skin types, so sometimes you don't have to know it, and you can still find some amazing products.
I think actually Kelly's asked a really good question about puffy eyes. And actually, I think I have the same thing, because my eyes go puffy, and I've realized I think it's hay fever as well.
Yeah, possible. Yeah. So what we do recommend, like, is, as we said before, like put the iPads in the fridge, because because it even helps you to relax, because if you apply them and you feel like this coolness, I think that really helps, like, to don't think of hay anymore. and even like after a long night and not enough sleep, or maybe you drink too much in the night before, that really supports to depuff this area.
I think there was a question earlier, I think we missed, about dark circles under the eyes, but would that be the same? Would the pads work for that as well?
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Well, at least we know what they work for and what they don't work for.
No, the pads don't work against the dark circles, and like we want to be completely honest about that. But as we know that this is really an issue for many of us, we are working on an eye cream which helps to solve this issue, which will be launched end of July. And then that would be a perfect combination, like iPads, and then like after the application, just a little touch of this eye cream, and issue solved.
Look forward to that one. I think, has everybody got the link to the giveaway? I think I just tried to answer a question and I didn't do it properly. So type answer, here you go. So just making sure everyone's got the link. Oh, and that's nice. You've got some thank yous for being so open and honest And I think people really, really respect that. It makes you trust what you do offer, like really a lot. So, thanks. I've learned a lot. Oh, and Miss Leo's entered now. Okay, that's good. I'm glad.
Do you have any other questions that you would like to discuss? Because we're happy to answer them.
Well, I know I've got one more, and then in the meantime, if anybody else has got any more questions, please do post them before we end the masterclass. But I would just love to know a little bit more about where the products come from and how they're made.
So we are super proud that all our products are made here in the Munich region. So they are not only made in Germany, they are like all made here in the region
Locally,
of Munich.
yeah.
And so we have two most important partners for production. And one of them, like talking about the pads, creates like these molds for the forms and all the different pad sizes exclusively just for us. So you can imagine, like, it's not just a big plate of silicone and we use a cutter or scissors to form the shapes. It's like molds, like you know it from a baking form, or how can I describe it? I don't know. So they are individually created for us.
And they're hand cast in the molds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, Julie's asked if you use these products. I think, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think you do.
All the time. And if you ever see us here in the office with our colleagues, like it's like sitting at the desk and like our bathroom is full of products. And whenever like a spot or a pimple comes by to say hi, there's a pad at our side.
Yeah.
And so it's like we are all addicts of our own products.
My personal favorites are the eye pads and the forehead pad. And the thing is, they are like super travel friendly. So it's so slim, and you can like reseal it. And just usually, if you take like a handful of creams, you have a big bag full of stuff that you need to find place for in your luggage. And then these ones I can just also put in my handbag, so they don't take up a lot of space at all. Or if I'm driving somewhere, you can have them on, and then by the time you arrive at your destination,
you're glowing.
So yeah.
You've got some lovely comments. Lots of people saying how amazing both your skin looks, and your skin does look sensational. Kira says that you looks like you've got a filter on your forehead. It's amazing.
I think we both use the forehead pad, right?
And Shamalia has said she's posted a photo of post-acne scars community via the link. So hopefully she'll try some aloe vera pads and be able to do the before and after. We would love to see those.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Tina and Hortensia, you're going to go into the competition in the gallery, and you're going to answer some of those questions, aren't you?
Yeah, we can
go in.
That. We already picked some that we have really good answers for.
Yes. Great, thank you.
As we talk so much about like forehead wrinkles or worry lines, which like maybe is like an issue for all of us, I was just highlight one more of our products, which is our like facial patches. And I show them to you, these little triangles.
I can also put it on.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
No more shame.
No more shame. I just put it on and just try to do it in the camera like this. And you see it's not super visible. So we do have like a big bag of it in the office. So if you want,
so you can just be on Zoom and no one knows. Because when you sit back, I cannot tell you're wearing it. When you come forward, I can. But when you're there, absolutely not. That's amazing.
And as we discussed before, if you can sleep with the pads, like if you don't feel comfortable with the pad on your forehead during the night, then try these patches. Because like it needs a little bit more patience to see the first results, because they are like made of high quality cotton. And the adhesive layer is infused with hyaluronic acid. So it needs a little bit longer. So you need to like use them up to 3 to 4 weeks in a row. And then like the muscles and your mimic muscles, let's call them like this, they, as you like fix them during the time, they forget to do these little,
you can't frown anymore, because the like they really hold your skin in a place. So I can't frown anymore, you can see, because it works against my frown.
So the frown lines and like the muscle memory kind of, I suppose, it stops triggering, it stops.
Yeah, that's a perfect expression.
And then you don't need them anymore. It's amazing. Genius.
Yeah.
I think there was one question about whether or not this is your company and it was your products, but it isn't, is it? It's you don't.
So we took over, like Verena, our founder, who started developing these products, she stepped back into private life and handed over the company to her management team.
Fabulous. Well, you have offered an amazing masterclass. You've had such lovely comments from everybody. Lots of people have said how much they've learned, and they've really, really enjoyed it. So thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing some of your answers on the gallery, and we'll announce the winners in a week.
Yeah,
absolutely. So it was our pleasure, and we cannot wait to answer all further questions, and we are super excited about the before and after pics.
Yeah,
and whenever we can support, just like let us know what we can do.
Will do. And actually, everybody's attended, if you could also leave a little message for Tina and Hortensia within the event page, that would be super lovely, because we can see them forever then. So thank you so much for joining, sending lots of love.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, and goodbye. Have a lovely evening. Bye.